EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. On the return, here comes Tucker. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They send Evans in motion. On first down is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. Second and 7. Now Dalton. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Tremble comes in motion. Now Hubbard. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Tremble comes in motion. On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 6. Dalton to throw. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Piñeiro's kick is good, and the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll run with the 3rd-year man. It's Rachaad White. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That was a big-time run by White. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll go again with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
One of the tight ends in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have 2 guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down. To throw is Dalton. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now it's Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. The Bucs offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. first and 10. Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On second down, Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Dalton. This one complete right side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with Hubbard. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Man in motion, heading left. Dalton. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. The motion man is Johnson. Here's Dalton. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Here comes 3rd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Carolina first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Dalton working from the pistol. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now faking the give. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Receiver in motion, headed left. Now Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. On 1st down, right back to White. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Another run here with White. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raheem Blackshear on the return, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Looking underneath, he'll find Sanders. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Dalton to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.